Hey everyone, so we're going to demonstrate the game mechanics for Torak and what we have ready for our prototype thus far. So right now we've got the movement mechanics sorted with the sprint. We've also got, as you can see, our little minion following us. Cute little thing. We can tell it to wait and tell it to follow us again. So now we're going to move on to some awesome tower mechanics. So the first tower is called the bolt tower. The bolt tower, as much as you want to, you can't dodge it. You go into the area of effect and it will hit you. Does a small amount of health damage, as you can see up in the top hand corner. Very cool little particle effects on the towers as well to demonstrate how they work. So the next tower is called the boulder tower. The boulder has homing boulders. Very cool. They shoot out over time. You can dodge them, they will hit the ground and they will drop off if you're outside the area of effect. The next tower, exactly the same tower as the last one, but it's just a little bit smaller in the area of effect. Can catch boulders as well if you have the correct skill. I suck at it, but I know some of my players from the team can get it to work and use that as a shield. This is the fire tower, shoots fires out towards you in a spray effect. It's the easiest tower in the game thus far. Timing may seem a bit off, but like I said, easiest tower. This is the support tower, the earthquake tower. So it will stun you if you're on the ground when it earthquakes. You can jump to dodge this. Eventually we'll have the camera shaking to create that earthquake feel. But for now, that's what we've got. This is one of my favorites, support tower as well, called the blizzard tower. So as you go in there, over time you will slow down and eventually you will freeze. You can imagine if you're going into a tower like this and you've got attack towers nearby like the fire one or the bolt one, stuff can get pretty hectic pretty fast and you'll die. So you really got to weigh your options and decide whether or not you want to go into these towers. So we're just going to get out of this one now and move on to the next one. Next tower is another support tower, but it is also a attack tower. So this tower is called the tornado tower and it's the team's favorite tower. So what happens is over time this tornado will build speed and eventually it'll get you. So we're going to demonstrate quickly how that works. So we're going to just keep our distance as far as we can from it. Might actually let it catch up a little bit. So we're just try and run away from it, and as you can see it's keeping up and then it gets you up. So it shoots you up in the sky. As you fall, obviously you take a small amount of damage. Again, if you're trying to get through and dodge the tornado and other attack towers, it can get pretty intense. So for now, that is all we have to demonstrate. I hope you really enjoyed it. I know that I love it to bits, and so does the rest of my team.